Atziluth or Atzilut is the highest of four worlds in which exists the Kabbalistic tree of life. Beria follows it. It is known as the world of emanations, or the world of causes. In the Kabbalah, each of the Sephiroth in this world is associated with a name of God, and it is associated with the suit of wands in the tarot. Significance: Atziluth is the realm of pure divinity. The four worlds of Kabbalah relate to the tree of life in two primary ways. Firstly, it is taught that the whole tree is contained in each of the four worlds, and in this manner they are described one on top of another, and in symbolic form, by a diagram called Jacob's ladder. Secondly, it is taught that the tree of life can be subdivided into four horizontal sections, each representing one of the four worlds. It should be remembered that in Kabbalah each of the 10 Sephiroth of the Tree of Life also contains a whole tree inside itself. In this philosophy of the whole in the part, Kabbalistic theories are in harmony with David Boehm's model of implicate order. The realm of Atziluth is thus related to the top 3 Sephiroth of the Tree of Life. These 3 spheres of Kether, Chokmah and Binah are considered to be wholly spiritual in nature and are separated from the rest of the tree by a region of reality called the abyss. Origins: the word is derived from Atzal, in reference to Numbers chapter 11 verse 17, and in this sense it was taken over into the Kabbalah from Solomon ibn Gabirol's Nekoraim, which was much used by Kabbalists. The theory of emanation, which is conceived as a free act of the will of God, endeavors to surmount the difficulties that attach to the idea of creation in its relation to God. These difficulties are threefold. The act of creation involves a change in the unchangeable being of God. It is incomprehensible how the absolutely infinite and perfect being could have produced such imperfect and finite beings. A creature ex nihilo is difficult to imagine. The simile used for the emanation is either the soaked sponge that emits spontaneously the water it has absorbed, or the gushing spring that overflows, or the sunlight that sends forth its rays, parts of its own essence, everywhere, without losing any portion, however infinitesimal, of its being. Since it was the last named simile that chiefly occupied and influenced the Kabbalistic writers, Atziluth must properly be taken to mean adoration. Later on the expression Atziluth assumed a more specific meaning, influenced no doubt by the little work Maseket Atzilut. Herein for the first time, the four worlds are distinguished: Atziluth, Beria, Yetzirah, and Asaya. But here too they are transferred to the region of spirits and angels. In the Atzilah world the Shekinah alone rules. In the Beria world are the throne of God and the souls of the just under the dominion of Akatriel. In the Yetzirah world are the holy creatures of Ezekiel's vision, and the 10 classes of angels ruled over by Metatron. And in the Asaya world are the Aphanim, and the angels that combat evil governed by Sandalphon. In the Zohar, Atziluth is taken to be simply the direct emanation of God, in contradistinction to the other emanations derived from the Sephiroth. No fourfold world is mentioned. Moses Cordovero and Isaac Luria were the first to introduce the fourfold world as an essential principle into Kabbalistic speculation. According to this doctrine, the Atzilah world represents the 10 Sephiroth. The Beria world, the throne of God, emanating from the light of the Sephiroth. The Yetzirah world, the 10 classes of angels, forming the halls for the Sephiroth. And the Asaya world, the different heavens and the material world, in contradistinction to the Atzilah world, which constitutes the domain of the Sephiroth. The 3 other worlds are called by the general name, period. Later Kabbalists explain Atziluth as meaning excellence, so that according to them the Atzilah world would mean the most excellent or highest world. Correspondences: the letter Yud in the Tetragrammaton, the Sephirah of Chokmah and hence the part Suf of Abba, the element of fire, the soul level of Chaya, the brain, the Shemini Ezra in the Shacharit prayer service. In the allegory of the teacher and the student, the first stage where the teacher has a flash of inspiration, or an unexpanded concept that he wishes to give to the student, The fixed fire sign of Leo